Well, first up on the bulletin, let's tell you how a sinister Pakistani Khalistani plot and these tentacles reach as far as Pakistan has been unraveling in the state of Punjab. Remember, just a few days ago, an armed mob attacked and laid siege to the Ajanala Police Station, while Khalistani poster boy Amarpal Singh claimed that it was his supporters' impromptu protest. Now some damning revelations have come to light. In fact, revelations of how some of Pakistan's ISI is now fanning the flames of Khalistani embers in India. In a purported conversation which has been accessed by Times Now exclusively, a training agent from Pakistan's ISI can be heard openly offering arms and ammunitions to an alleged Khalistani sympathizer. In the conversation, the ISI agent can be heard saying that they are ready to provide all the support needed by their force to the Khalistanis. If it is not shocking enough, then the ISI agent also goes on to prompt the alleged Khalistani backer to corner the cops in the state and lay siege to the police stations. The fact that this conversation has come in the backdrop of the Ajanala police conversation siege, this has now sounded an alarm bell in India. Listen in first to this phono conversation. In fact, Times Now cannot vouch for the veracity of this conversation, but top sources are saying this is between allegedly an ISI agent and a Khalistani sympathizer.
दूसरा सानू हिंदुओं ने 72 साल तो लुटिया है, साडी कौम नू खादा है, पंजाबियां नू बर्बाद कीता है। अगर असी इन्हां नू लुटमार भी कीती तो कोई नजायज नहीं होएगी। इन्हां दे बैंक इन्हां दा बहुत कुछ कर सकदा बंदा यार, हथियार कोल होवे, बंदा मजबूत। साडे सिंह वीरां दी ट्रेनिंग ही ऐसी होएगी कि मिंट मारनगे लाखां करोड़ां नू हथ मार जाणगे उत्थे जाके, और ये भी भारत सरकार वास्ते नुकसानदेह होना। ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਨੂੰ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਹਰ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਖਾਲਿਸਤਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਕਰਨਾ, ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਅਸਲੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ। ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਵੀਰ, ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਥ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੀਗੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸਿੱਖੋ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਹੋਏ। ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਸੀ। ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹ ਪੀਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਹਾਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੰਥ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਪੰਥ ਲਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੀਗੇ।
In fact, the fact that this purported phone call has come at a time when you saw complete capitulation by the AAP government in Punjab when Khalistanis went on a complete rampage is bringing us to ask the legitimate question as to who will reign in the Khalistanis. That's the big story. Let me go across to Tejshri, who's joining us with all the details on this. Tejshri, you must tell us about this conversation. What is being alleged? Whom do we hear and why is it so worrisome? Was it before or after the Ajanala siege that the supporters of Amarpal Singh had laid?
Oh, well, this explosive and exclusive conversation that Times Now has accessed was before the attack on the Ajanala Police Station. We saw that how there was a massive gathering of the crowd that was headed by the Khalistani supporter, pro-Khalistani supporter. In fact, Amarpal Singh was leading this entire crowd, and we saw that how the mob attacked the police station. But this entire conversation that Times Now has accessed is in between the inter-service intelligence, the agent of inter-service intelligence of Pakistan, and one of the pro-Khalistani
rights protection group. In fact, also joining us, Professor D.K. Giri, a political analyst. Well, first I'm going to come across to you, Mr. Singh, because this is very disturbing. This is something that we all know. It's an open secret that Pakistan has been fueling it. You have the chief minister coming out and saying that the funds are coming in from Pakistan. But this perhaps is one of the biggest proofs which is now coming to light, where you can hear an alleged Pakistan ISI agent talking about sending in arms, training as well as funds to finance Khalistani terror.
Yeah, Meghna, back in the 90s in India, we used to have those telephone directories of BSNL and MTNL when we used to have the landline phones. And just like that, if you look at the number of terrorists and gangsters that are located in Pakistan, there'll be another directory this thick. So Pakistan is full of people, who have no work to do but to spread terror. And over here, what we are seeing, first of all, when in the recording, when they say they'll provide training, they'll provide funds, I'm not sure where their funds will come from, because the whole world knows now that Pakistan is only operating on the funds it receives as, for for it to sustain itself. Okay, so if they're thinking that they can fund terror activities in India, they're daydreaming, and it will always be foiled. We have a
But here's the problem, Professor Giri, if I can bring you in, here's the problem. Even though everyone's talking about how Pakistan has been funding it, how there is a very distinct Pakistani approval and funds which are being pumped in, the Chief Minister has spoken about it, but there's still a long leash which is being given to the Khalistani forces in India by the political forces, and that too due to political compulsion, isn't it? Professor Giri?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I agree with my fellow panelist when he says that Pakistan is daydreaming and Pakistan itself is imploding. So I do not think they will be able to do much. But yes, you are right. The ISI has been sinisterly plotting against India since 1947. It's not new. You yourself said it is an open secret. But who should engage with them? I think it is the union government who should deal with ISI, because it's their domain and the borders are maintained by them. We are having G20 meeting. They should raise it and expose Pakistan. You see, so this is the time the union government should really take it up. Yeah, it's a good time to do it. And it should be nipped in the bud.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I agree with you. It's time to nip it in the bud. But who's going to take that initiative? Who's going to rein in the K forces funded by Pakistan? That's the big question. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. With that, a short break.